Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and back to another video, and Happy New Year! This is the first video I'm uploading of 2025 and I'm excited. I'm gonna be doing a 2024 favorites that I will be carrying over into 2025. Stuff in my daily life and consistent daily routine that I use all the time and feel like sharing with you guys. None of this is sponsored, although some things I did receive through PR. They're all stuff that I've tried myself and, like I said, just fell in love with and use consistently and want to share with you guys. I feel like we should just jump into it. Starting off with face cleansers, I have a few of my favorite options here that I'm going to show you guys. This is a gentle foaming cleanser that I got from Clarity Medical Aesthetics. It's a med spa in Connecticut that I've partnered with before. But they gave me this bottle and I'm obsessed with this face wash. It's really gentle and lightweight, but gets the job done. Also in the morning, I like to use this Sunday Riley ceramic slip cleanser. When I went to the Sunday Riley class, she mentioned that this one is good to kind of leave on for 2 minutes. So put it on a dry face, let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, and then wash it off over the sink in cold water. And I always find that my skin feels really clean and glowy and soft and not dry. It's for all skin types and it's made with French green clay and rice oil essentials, esters. Whoops. This is the Nuebiome Gentle Cleanser. It's the creamy cleanser. And once again, I like to use this in the morning. It's just super lightweight and not harsh at all and leaves my skin feeling great. After I wash my face, here are other products that I love. I always go in with the Bioderma Micellar Water. I usually use the pink bottle. I find it's less fragrant, but this one's great too. They only had blue at CVS. And this is my favorite micellar water. It actually gets the job done without like clogging my pores. Put it on a little cotton pad, swipe, 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 and always bring it down onto the neck because, you know, we put makeup and all that stuff. So that's a great tip. I almost totally forgot, but I also use this exfoliator from Clarity. It's also a face wash, but it's this little, it comes in like, if I can show you, it's like loose powder, kind of like that. And when you mix it with water, it turns into like a scrub and it's super nice, smells super good. And I use this like maybe once or twice a week to exfoliate because my skin is sensitive. So you don't want to be exfoliating every single day, but it's like a great refresh and I love that product. Next up, we have some oils and serums that I really like using. This one is also from Clarity. It's their Brightening C Serum. I use this in the morning. You can use it at night as well, but I love this in the morning after I wash my face before I moisturize, just to give that brightening, glowy look. And then this is from Sunday Riley. This is like a very unique oil. It's super heavy duty. It's like orange. I mean, obviously you can see it's orange, but it's not just the bottle. The serum itself is actually really dark and thick. This is also vitamin C. It has turmeric and it's just for hydration, brightening, and glow. And then I don't always, but I sometimes like to follow it up with the Good Genes from Sunday Riley. This is a super nice product, but I will say it's a lactic acid treatment. And I will say the only thing about it is it's actually so glowy. It almost looks shimmery on your face, but I feel like this is a great option for like a no makeup look when you just want to look like really glowy. This is nothing fancy. You can get this at like any drugstore, but this is just a vitamin E oil. I don't use this consistently, but rather it's really nice to have on hand if you have a scar or a cut or like any kind of pimple that you maybe popped and now it's like dry and red and irritated. Vitamin E oil will fix that right up. It's really good for the skin. And I just find that even putting a little bit on the affected area, or if my whole face just needs a good refresh, I will put a few drops in and mix it in with my moisturizer and it's perfect. It's great. Works wonders. Speaking of moisturizers, this is where it gets a little crazy because I have a lot, okay? But they all do different things. Well, they all moisturize, but in different ways, and let me show you guys what I got. First things first, we have the La Roche-Posay. It's the super rich Hydraphase HA. It's with hyaluronic acid. and it's really smooth. Putting it on feels like butter. It's a little bit cooling. It's great. Great for the winter and just really locking in that hydration. And then this is my go-to, no matter what, everyday moisturizer. This is the Nivea soft version. It smells like just fresh laundry on a summer day. And yeah, this is really good for sensitive skin. Great for the winter, a nice rich moisturizing layer. Next up, this is actually something that I just started incorporating into my routine, but I've been really liking it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And it's so small because I got the tiny version, as I said, just to test it. It's the Weleda Skin Food Ultra Rich Cream. This one is really thick. It's the opposite of this one that is like slippery. This one, you really have to like work it in, but it actually does work really well, and I always put it on at night and then wake up the next day feeling super moisturized and just like fresh and glowy. I told you guys I have a lot of moisturizers, so we're nearing the end. I only have 2 left. This is another everyday staple. As you can tell, it's basically empty. I need to get another, but this is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm with B5. And this is, once again, just if you have irritated skin, if you have a rash, if you have dry patches, this works wonders. It's like a magical cream. And then last but not least, this one is also new to my list and I've been loving it so far, so I had to share. I actually was first introduced to this when I was modeling for a photo shoot, and the makeup artist put this on my face before she did my makeup, and my makeup had never looked better. So I decided to give it a try, and it is a multi-functioning moisturizer. It's by the brand Embryolisse. It's French, and I got it at the French pharmacy because you won't see it like at CVS or over-the-counter like drugstores, but there are a couple really nice French pharmacies in the city that sell all of this like imported French product, so this is great. And that is the end of my moisturizers. I have a little bit more skincare stuff to show you. These last few things are just kind of like random skincare staples that I use all the time. For example, these Peach Slices Acne Spot Dots. I'm sure we all know about acne pimple patches, but I will say out of all the ones I've tried, I do like how these don't go anywhere. So these are great if you're looking for a good pimple patch option. Next, we have my face roller. I keep this in the freezer so it stays nice and cold, and I try and use this morning and night, but I will say I'm not always in the mood to have something freezing on my face, but it does really depuff super well. It gets rid of like puffy eyes, puffy nose when you're congested. It kind of helps snatch my jawline, and yeah, I love this thing. Next, I have this Dermaplane Razor from Versed. I kind of just got on the dermaplaning wave at the beginning of 2024 because I used to be terrified of it. But I found that my skin just looks so good. I only do it like once every few months, and it's just a nice little refresh. But I will say, out of all the dermaplane razors I have tried, this one is heavy duty. It's a nice like reusable option and gives me no irritation. It's great. Next, I have my Hero Rescue Balm. This is the color correcting green cream. And on days where I don't feel like wearing makeup, but I still want to look like cute or put together for work or a meeting or a Zoom or whatever the case may be, I keep this in my purse and I use it all of the time. I do have makeup on, so I'm not going to show you guys because I feel like it won't really. Maybe I could do it on my hand though, because it comes out, watch, okay, let's see. Comes out, can you see, is it focused? And it's green like that. I don't know if it'll work just on the hand, but as you rub it in, I feel like you're not able to like really tell because A, this is not focusing and it's just my wrist, but it becomes like foundation color. Like the color, it adapts to the color of your skin. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. So it's like a skincare kind of foundation. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough about this product, but the Rescue Balm Green Cream from Hero Cosmetics, game changing. Last but not least, for my skincare favorites, we have this face mask from CosRX. I'm sure all of you know about these overnight collagen face masks, but this one has snail secretion filtrate. My skin never looked glowier and more hydrated in my entire life, and it was just really satisfying to like put it on and then wake up the next day and have it all be absorbed. You know, you just know that your skin got a really good drink. Really great. And that's about it for skincare. Now we're gonna move on to hair care. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot one last product. Sunscreen. You cannot forget sunscreen. I do my best to wear this every single day, even in the winter. And this is the Elta MD. It's the tinted face sunscreen, SPF 50. It's great. It doesn't break me out. It smells nice. It stays on all day. And the tint actually tints. So it can kind of double as like a foundation or tinted moisturizer. And yes, don't forget to wear your SPF. Okay, now it is time for hair care favorites. I would say this portion is much more manageable because, truth be told, I don't really know how to style my hair or what to do with it. I'm 23 years old and still kind of like learning about my curls and which length suits me. And anyway, these are some products that I do use and love for my curly hair. And there are some more that I do use, I just can't tell if I love. So I'm sharing the ones that I know I love with you guys. Starting off, for hair masks, we have this Olaplex No. 3 hair mask. It's the Hair Perfector, and it's just like a repair mask. So I apply on damp hair, obviously, and leave it in for like, it says 10 minutes on the bottle, but it does say longer if desired, because I was gonna say I usually leave it in for like 30 minutes. Same with this. This is Holika Biotin hair mask. I believe this is a Korean brand. I actually got this at a small store, a little like Korean beauty shop, and I love this. It smells really good. You only have to leave it in for like 15 to 20 minutes. And I try and use this as much as I can to keep my ends healthy, and biotin is just like really good for your hair. So that is what drew my attention to that. Then for shampoo and conditioner, I use a lot of different ones, but this one I feel like is just a staple. It's the Kristen S Signature Shampoo and Conditioner. It's weightlessly moisturizing, smoothing and softening, shine renewing, sulfate free, for all hair types. Smells really good. Also made with zip up technology to kind of help repair split ends. Actually, on that note too, they had also sent me this, and it's the ultrafine workable hairspray. I put all of my friends on this because it's one of those hairsprays where you could put it in and it will slick down your flyaways, but it's not thick, it's not crunchy, and you won't be required to wash your hair that night or the next day. Even like if I was doing like not a slick back, but just like a fun little, you know, whatever, something like, or even if I just have flyaways, like you can spray this in, brush your hair through, and it's not crunchy at all, but it still works like hairspray would. Anyway, this product is so awesome. This next product literally has such a near and dear spot in my heart. This is the K18 Molecular Hair Repair Oil. I don't even know where to begin with this product. It is actually perfect, and I believe it's really good for all hair types. Personally, I have I straightened my hair yesterday, slept on it, and woke up to these like crazy waves. But if I really tried, I could have like even curlier hair. Anyway, I put this on my damp, towel-dried hair every time that I shower, or every time that it is damp, and it doesn't weigh my hair down at all. It's super lightweight. It smells so good. Literally smells insane. I'm always getting compliments on how my hair smells. It defines my curls and makes them just look so soft, so shiny, not oily. Like, I don't even know. It's literally all the things that you would want in a hair oil, but like it actually works. Like, I've used a million other hair oils and they weigh your hair, like after a few uses, like, I don't know. Like this I can reapply 30 times throughout the day if I wanted to, and my hair would not look greasy or weighed down or anything. Like, It's super great, and I love that you can apply it on damp or dry hair. Also, oh my gosh, how could I forget this? It's a heat protectant. So if you apply it on your damp hair before you're gonna style your hair, like blow dry, straighten, curl, whatever, it protects up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit of heat. So it's amazing. Oh, and as it's doing that, it's actively repairing your split ends with its molecular science. Like, you guys, I've never been sponsored by this brand and I'm obsessed. I want them to sponsor me. K18, if you're seeing this, please. I also use their clarifying shampoo and their hair mask. And I love all of those products, but like if I had to choose one, it would be the oil, because I just use this oil multiple times a day, every single day. I even have a mini version that I keep in my purse because that's how much I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling about K18, but seriously, if you learn anything from this video, it's try this. And also, don't freak out. I'm letting you know now, it is expensive. It's definitely pricey, but it's worth it. Like, it's a high quality product and it's worth it, and you don't have to use the whole bottle to get that effect and like the benefits. So I'll stop there. Only a couple more products to go. Moving on, we have this Divi, I'm not exactly sure. I got sent this a few months ago and I've been trying my best to be really consistent in using it every night. This is the scalp serum that revitalizes and detoxifies, and it's made to improve the appearance of thin hair, nourish the hair follicles, and detoxify product buildup. It's meant to be, you're supposed to shake it super well. I don't think I've been shaking it, so. But yeah, it's meant to be used directly on your hair, on towel dried scalp, focusing on the desired areas where you like want your hair to appear thicker. And so I've been using it because, I mean, I'm gonna be vulnerable right now, but I am really self-conscious about my hairline, especially on the left side of my head. Probably because I grew up a competitive dancer, so I was constantly wearing slick back buns like all day, every day. Like, what? Anyway, I'm sharing this with you guys in case any of you have the same kind of like issue or insecurity. I will update you and let you know in a year from now how it works, but yeah, I've been trying to use that consistently. It smells really good and minty, and it kind of like tingles when you first put it on, and then it goes away, so it's nice. Moving on, also from Divi, I got this dry shampoo. I love it because it's once again formulated to absorb the oils, revitalize your hair and your scalp, boost your volume, and it's meant to not be harsh, so it won't cause any more like damage or hair fallout. It's kind of meant to nourish your scalp. And it works really great, so I've been loving that dry shampoo. Then my last two little hair care things are really random, but I feel like everyone needs this brush in their life. This is a slick back brush. I forget the brand. Oh, I got this also at the French pharmacy where I got the skincare stuff. Thompson Alchemist. It's on Thompson Street in the West Village, and it's a great spot. But anyway, this is kind of similar to that like really popular, super expensive, I don't know even the name of the brand, but it's like thick bristles, and it's meant to kind of help your hair release the natural oils, I guess. I don't know. I don't use this brush for like every day and for like my ends, but if I'm doing a slick back, nothing works as well as this brush does. It makes every single strand of hair so smooth and great. And that's pretty much it for hair care. I know it wasn't a ton of products, but these are my staples and my everyday favorites. And next, I want to show you guys some of my favorite perfumes and scents. Oh my gosh, you guys, I almost did it again. I almost forgot one product, but I have to show you guys. This is the Nuxe oil. It's the multi-purpose dry oil, and it's for face, body, and hair. Mostly I use this on my hair, which is why I'm adding it to the hair care section, because I usually put like 2 to 3 drops on the ends of my hair every single day. It smells so good. I'm always getting, once again, compliments on how it smells. And I like the fact that it's dry oil because similar to the K18 oil, it doesn't weigh my hair down. It doesn't make it look greasy or anything like that. It literally just helps keep the ends less frizzy and make it look shiny and healthy. And it smells so good. I also keep this in my purse because I use this multiple times throughout the day. And it is also meant to be used on your body and face, so it's just a great multi-purpose if you have like dry hands or don't have moisturizer on you. This is a really nice oil. And now that concludes the hair care section. All right, moving on, we have my favorite scents, all things perfumes, candles, deodorants, and that's pretty much it. But let's jump into it. Starting off strong, we have one of my staples and my absolute favorites that I've ever had. This is Replica by Maison Margiela. It is the By the Fireplace scent. It smells so good. It smells like kind of like marshmallowy, very sweet, vanilla-y, a little bit like woody and chestnutty. And it's just amazing. I'm always getting compliments whenever I wear this. I next love using this. I'm almost done with it, sadly. This is very floral and like your classic hot girl scent, if you will. It kind of smells like Victoria's Secret, you know, like it's very rosy and florally and cutesy and fun. I guess it is kind of like summery because it has that like floral undertone. And a true summer staple scent. I literally don't wear this in the winter. Oh my gosh. Because it just reminds me of the beach, and actually this is super niche, but it reminds me of getting home from the beach or just a long day in the sun and taking a fresh shower, doing your skincare, putting on a cute outfit, doing a little makeup, and spraying this before you like go out for dinner for the night or wherever. But it literally smells like a tropical vacation or like Cape Cod in this, I don't know. It's so nostalgic of summer, and I literally refuse to wear it in the winter because it'll just make me sad. But if you want to smell like a little vanilla, cutesy, tan, fresh, clean, girly girl, then this is your go-to. It's the Brazilian Crush Cherryosa number 62, pistachio and salted caramel. It's also a body mist, so like I go crazy with this thing, you know, like head to toe, a million squirts, obnoxiously. But yeah, it's great. Sol de Janeiro. I don't know if I said that. And then I have another perfume I want to share with you guys. Of course, I literally emptied 2 bottles in a matter of 4 months. Like, that's kind of embarrassing. The bottles are small, I will say. I'll insert a picture. It's the Miel Bebe perfume from, oh gosh, I'm gonna forget the name of it, of course, because I don't have it in front of me. But I do purchase it at Urban Outfitters, and it's super cheap. Like, it's another perfume that I constantly am getting compliments on. Whenever I'm at work, it's like my go-to perfume that I keep in my purse, so I always spray it like during my lunch break. And then when I go back for my shift, people are just like, oh, what is that smell? You smell amazing. So good, so good. So if you want to smell luxurious on a dime, then I would say Miel Bebe is the one for you. Moving on, that's pretty much it in all of my like staples that I rotate for perfumes. And then moving on to deodorant. This deodorant by Salt & Stone, oh my gosh. This is Santal and Vetiver. They do have other scents. I love this one. And my boyfriend really likes it too. I would say it's like unisex because this one smells like, I don't want to say masculine because I wear it and it really suits me, but also my boyfriend has worn it and it suits him too. So Salt & Stone deodorant, it's great. Okay, the last thing I have to share with you guys regarding like perfumes and all things scent is candles. I am a huge candle girl. Anyone that knows me knows I adore candles. And this is one of my favorite candle brands. Of course, there's like so many out there and there's so many good ones. Like, of course, there's Diptyque and there's all these other really expensive, nice candle places. But this one, it smells so expensive, so rich. It's a soy candle, so it like burns very slowly. And this one is patchouli tobacco, but we also have Santal, we have Vetiver, we have a lavender one. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It literally smells like a cozy fall night. I don't even know how to describe it. The patchouli tobacco. have them all over my house. I have 2 in my bedroom. I have another one over there that I'm looking at. This one's the Suntal one. So good. And burns very slowly and lasts you. I can't get enough of it. I really can't get enough. Once again, not sponsored. Candle NYC, if you see this, please, I love you. These are amazing. Anyway, okay, I have one last thing to share. I lied again. I guess this will go under scents because I love it for the way it smells. I mean, it's a really good hand cream. Oh my gosh. It's also by Holika. I didn't even realize that. My boyfriend actually had bought this, and I kind of just decided that I'm gonna use it more than him because he never uses it, and it smells so good. And that concludes my scents, perfumes, candles, aromas, all things like that. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my favorite makeup products. To start out, these are my 2 favorite primers. They're totally different, so depending on the day or what my skin needs, I will decide between either or. But first we have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer. This just kind of feels like an additional little moisturizer. It's really thin, lightweight, and soothing. And then this one, on the other hand, is a lot thicker. This is the Milk Makeup Hydrogrip Primer. This one is like really heavy duty, so for days where I'll be sweating a lot or keeping my makeup on for like 11 hours, or it's like a hot summer day or anything like that, I will use the Hydrogrip because it is really heavy duty. Moving on, for foundation, I'm really not a foundation girly, so this is literally the only one that I own and use, especially for someone that likes the more natural look as opposed to like a cakey base layer. This is super great. For concealer, this is the one that I've been using for probably almost like 8 months now. I'm running low, so I will be either repurchasing this one or I would love recommendations for other ones. For bronzer, this is really the only bronzer I use, and I don't even use contour. So this kind of acts as both, but this is the Dior bronzer and I love it. It's great. It smells really good too. For blush, this is something that I feel like I switch up the most because I will change my blush depending on my vibe, the weather outside, my outfit, what season it is, you know? So this is a really nice blush from Giorgio Armani, also the Luminous Silk line, and it's a cheek tint, so it's liquid, and you just kind of dab it in with your fingers, which I love. It gives you that like super natural, let's see, should I do a little bit? But what I like about this one is it is like a darker color, so I really enjoy using it in the winter because I feel like it's more rosy than it is like pinky. This was my summer staple. All summer long I wore this. It's the Makeup by Mario blush. It's the powder blush. So when I'm not in the mood for liquid or like cream blush, I use this powder blush and I love it. And then last but not least, I actually just got this in a PR package not long ago, but this is the Buxom plump shot. So it's supposed to be like plumping for your cheeks. I don't really know if it plumps, but I like the consistency. It's like super easy to blend. It's definitely a bit well, a little bit goes a long way, which I guess is nice, you know? Anyway, now I'm just like really blushed for no reason, but I just had to show you guys. For mascaras, I'm really picky, and these are like the only 2 mascaras I ever use. This is the Glossier Lash Slick. I love it because it's super like thin bristles, so it makes my eyelashes look wispy and get that like really long kind of wispy effect. And this, on the other hand, this is the Tower 28 mascara, and it's super like, it kind of has a curved edge, but it's super black, super dark and thick. I'm actually wearing it right now. I just love that it's like buildable. So actually what I do, like my little hack, is I apply the Tower 28 first because it gives my lashes so much length, especially since the tips of my eyelashes are really blonde, can get lost. This really elongates them, and then I go through with this brush and like wiggle it out to give them that wispy effect, but still elongated and dark and thick. and that is my eyelash hack. It's literally the only 2 mascaras I will ever use because I have really sensitive eyes, so those are great. Okay, moving right along. I don't want you guys to get bored, but like I want to share all this. Lip liner. This is also Buxom. I love this one. I have a couple different colors, but they're like they're pinky. Also just dark enough where I feel like they really look good in the winter and stuff like that. And then for brow gel, this has been what I've been using for like the past 1.5 years. I haven't switched. I have mixed feelings. I love it. Nothing keeps my brows in place like these do, which is why I haven't switched. But I will say they do get, I mean, like you can feel them and they feel stiff, and sometimes, just sometimes, you'll get like white residue, which that's not good. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys regarding my makeup faves. Like I said, I don't use a ton of makeup, but these are all products that without a doubt I use every single time I put makeup on. Oh, also, I will do my best to have every product that you saw in this video today linked down in the description below. So go check that out if you're interested in shopping or checking out any of the things that I showed you today.